Blade from our favorite tax evader, Weasley Snipes. Okay, Wesley, but what can I tell you what you didn't hear already? The, that this was the first modern comic book movie, that the historic significance. Should I tell bad things about the crude CGI? They used it moderately. Or should I go into some niche topic like how much this is the Vampire the Masquerade role playing game, tabletop role playing game movie version? Like we have a Malkavian, a Brugia, a Ventry, a Nosferatu, we have Camarilla, Sabbath, faceless vampire corporations, and all that. It's too niche, especially considering where the franchise of that got now. Everybody should play the vampire hunters. Where is the fun in that? Either way, instead of all that, I want to talk to you how this is the Gen X movie. If you want to know how it was felt to be Gen X, before Gen Z, the TikTok generation, and the Gen Alpha, just the worst, there was the Boomers versus Gen X. And Gen X had all this nihilist aspect where they just had all the tools but none of the opportunities because the boomers ruled everything and took all the money, and it was all just for the old people, the retired people, and the next generation just couldn't climb up on the corporate ladder to be the CEOs and earn the good money. It's all here. Whatever the name of the main evil vampire is, he is that. He is Gen X. Frustrated with everything, developing all the modern techniques. Like he invents just in this movie 2 versions how we can go and stand on the sun at broad daylight. He deciphers all the pages of Codex Erebus, what is in Vampire the Masquerade, the Book of Node. Which, why is it even preserved? Why anyone cares? Because no one can translate it, and he uses AI to translate it. Seriously. He uses some computer algorithm to make a translation. And the rave party is just awesome. And the soundtrack of this movie is this. Is this even music? Or is this some noise pretending to be music? I have this feeling towards these genres of the 19s and 2000s that it was halfway between noise and music. Very industrial, very electronic, but still building from the old stuff and trying to reinvent the world. And in the meanwhile, we just still sat on the sofa and, yeah, this is Archer. This is very good. Cool. Very, very, very rebellious, yeah. We are all rebels, yeah. I can feel the self-irony. It's just, does it age? It, of course, it ages. But is it for the acting or the cinematography or the crude CGI? No, it is just the zeitgeist. It's the follow-up will be terrible, I tell you. And the third one, I love the third one. I will wonder what I will come up with. Why? But I tell you, this is a good movie. This will never rot in the forgotten realm. One thing I want to bring up though. Blade would have shot that cop in broad daylight. You know, in the follow-ups, he has this code that he only kills vampires, not the humans. So that must mean he doesn't kill the servants either, the ghouls, if you want. But then, you know, that's obviously a rewrite. And that could lead us to what was taken out and what was in one version of the script or another. But it's irrelevant. What is made, what got released, that is what got released. And bringing up, making Pearl a pedophile, why? Why would that be necessary? He's just a fat, ugly monster sitting in the corner, siphoning information from everywhere. Isn't that enough? He's a clear monster. Why would you need anything that a human would consider reprehensible from another human? Why just not leave him to be a monster? And the doctoress woman killing him because he's a vampire and she freshly got hurt by vampires. And she even goes to such lengths of torture that even Blaze says, "That's something." So think about that.